Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Buddy, this is the digital asset investor, and I am having cinnamon in my coffee today. Today, I wanted to talk to you about lines. I hate lines. I do not like going to Six Flags. I do not like going to Disney World, but it's something as a parent that you have to do. In fact, I'm going to be taking my 6-year-old to Disney World probably sooner rather than later. And what you're looking at is some of the awful lines, those type of lines that you experience at a Disney World, and you probably hate lines too. But if you've got to be in a line, I like to be at the front of the line. That's the best place to be. And today I want to explain to you, as Ripple and XRP holders, how you may not even realize it, but you're at the front of the line. And I want to show you with numbers just how great it is, the opportunity that you've put yourself in a position to be ahead of the world. And I want to make sure you realize that, because many times people get frustrated in these bear markets and they don't take a step back. When I was growing up, my dad always told me that when you get all worried about little problems, this and this, that seems like some huge problem, just take a step back and look at the big picture. And so that's what I want to show you today. And you've probably seen the movies where a famous person gets out of their limo and there's a big long line to get into a nightclub or something, and the VIP person just is able to walk straight past the line and go in a back door or something. They let them in. They're a VIP. Well, that's what I'm telling you today is if you hold XRP right now, you're a VIP. You're at the front of the line, and the line is huge. So let me show you what that line looks like. This is from Statista. It's a statistics portal. And what they did is they did a graph of the number of blockchain wallet users worldwide from the first quarter. Now keep in mind, as you look at these things, there could be one person that has more than one wallet, but let's assume that each one of these is an individual wallet, and let's also assume that no wallets have, the keys to those wallets have never been lost, but millions have been lost. So, but we'll assume that these numbers are individuals in our population. These are just blockchain wallets. This isn't Bitcoin, it's not Ripple or XRP. These are all of the wallets, number of blockchain wallets, and this is from first quarter of 2015 to 2018. In Q1 of 2015, there were 3,177,000 wallets. Around Q1 of 2017, you had 12.8 million wallets. Q3 of 2018, you had 28.8 million, not billion, million wallets. Okay, these are all of the people that own digital assets. This is the total number of wallets, and we're assuming that those are all individual people, which they're not. In other words, a guy, that number right there that you're looking at, one guy could have a Ripple wallet, an Ethereum wallet, whatever. And so think about that for a minute and let that sink in, because what I'm about to show you is even more amazing. Now let's look at how many people. This is from Wheatswin. I've shown you the rich list before, but let's look at the bottom, at the total number of XRP wallets. This is the total. Now, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but the way he's got all the accounts, and he said this shows how many people own, a billion plus or whatever in each 2,713 wallet people own, individual wallets own 75,000 to 99,999. So he totals it all up down here, and he gives you a total wallets by the XRP wallets, 1,384,675. And now I would like to draw your attention to how many people that there are in the world. This is the world population clock, I guess you'd call it. 7,659,800. I'm sorry, 7,659,807,150, whatever. It keeps ticking up. Let me tell you, and let's go back. Let's look at the XRP wallets. You, my friend, are one of the 1.3 million people who own XRP, or one of the 1.3 million wallets. Your wallet is one of them. The world population is 7.6 billion. Now go do that math and see how many, just think about how many people. There are literally millions and millions and millions and billions of people that are coming to an XRP wallet near you. And there's a reason that people like Brian Kelly on CNBC are talking about the institutional herd coming. And that brings me to another thing. They keep talking about how a lot of these places are opening up, like Fidelity Digital Assets is for institutional investors. Well, that's not by coincidence. They're opening up to institutional investors first, and then after that, they'll open up to the retail investors, because the institutional investors are the important ones. Remember, that's the big money. They have to make money. And so you are so far out in front in this line, it's not even funny. You're already in the club. And so it's important for you to understand that. I want to finish this with a couple of quotes. The first one is that I like is, nothing is worse than missing an opportunity that could have changed your life. And that's so true. And here's one of my favorite quotes. And I've shown this one to you before, but I'm going to show it to you again. Dale Carnegie. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. And I know that many of you out there, especially those of you who are experiencing one of these crypto bear markets for the first time, I know it seems like there's no hope at all. But just go back and watch some of my videos. You've got right here, you've got 7.659 billion reasons to be very, very hopeful, and to understand that we are at the very, very, very beginning, and everything is about to change. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. Please subscribe and hit the like button, and tell your friends and family that if they buy XRP, they're ahead of 7.6 billion people. Thanks for listening.